What's in my bag as a competitive figure skater? Hello and welcome back to my channel. I've done a what's in my bag video before, but since then I've gone through a few different bags, and these two bags are the ones that I've been bringing with me to competitions recently, so I thought with a few competitions coming up this summer, I would go over what I usually put in my bag when I go to an event. This first bag is my Rink Rabbit backpack. I used to carry my skates in here, but because of my back issues, the weight of my skates is just too much, so this carries everything and anything I might need in addition to my figure skates. I love putting keychains on some of my skating bags, so I obviously had to put a few on this backpack. I have a labubu, a Hawaii license plate, skate guard, and then this really cute stuffed jalapeno Spam. If you have ever given me a keychain as a tossy gift, it is most likely attached to one of my many bags. There are two pockets on the outside, and normally I'll put my water and maybe some other snacks and drinks in them, but today I have BioFreeze. In the outermost compartment, I will usually put any quick hair accessories or things like deodorant. I use this secret clinical strength one because it doesn't leave stains on my skating dresses. I highly recommend this if you're looking for a deodorant that will last the whole day, especially if you're doing multiple events at one competition. Then I will always pack hair accessories, so my hairspray, hairbrush, and any rubber bands or bun covers that I'm gonna need, because sometimes I'm very last minute and I will do my hair at the rink. Sometimes I will pack a reusable bag. I don't know why, just in case maybe I get my clothes dirty and I want to keep them separated, or I'm gonna go somewhere. So I have a claw clip because when I'm doing my hair, this is nice to section it out. I always have a stash of lipstick or mascara, mostly because I do that when I get to the rink. I'm pretty last minute about it, or I will have a lot of makeup if I'm doing showcase events on top of my free skate and I need to change my makeup. The other thing that permanently stays in my bag is double-sided fashion tape, because you never know when you're gonna need it. The other thing that I always have is a compact mirror for my makeup. You never know if you'll be able to use a bathroom mirror for your makeup or if there'll be space for you to do that, so I always recommend bringing your own just in case. Next, I learned the hard way, I always recommend bringing a pair of backup laces. These are my very well-loved nude competition gloves. I think they're my lucky nude competition gloves. They're very well loved. They have some holes in them now and some stains on them, so I need to wash them. I probably just need to make myself a new pair, honestly. I always carry a couple strips of KT tape just because in case something happens during practice ice or while I'm warming up, something doesn't feel good. The other thing is that this can be really handy as like bra tape or other random things. Usually I'll have one or two tennis balls or massage balls to roll out my feet, back, hip, anything that needs to be rolled out. The second compartment in the backpack is a lot bigger, so I'll put larger items in this side. Starting with some random items, I will always have a couple glittery hair pieces or any extra hair accessories that I think I want to add onto my costume later, mostly because I do not like driving with my hair pieces in. This next item is honestly a bit silly and quite random, but this is a friendship bracelet that someone on the Jackson team gave us when we were in Wichita for nationals, and now I've coined it as my good luck bracelet. I keep a bunch of my necklaces, earrings, and a few of my hair pieces in this Kendra Scott jewelry holder. They're mostly just items I don't want to lose, or I want to keep them all in one place, so if I'm like, where did I put that? Oh, I put that in this pouch. I have a mini miscellaneous first aid kit that includes tissues, band-aids, a nail clipper, hand sanitizer, Pepto, anything that I might need as like an emergency item. And a lot of these items have come from Tossies, so thank you so much if you are someone that gives out Kleenex. Most of the time I will pack my tennis shoes in this bag rather than wearing them. If the weather's nice, I'll probably wear them, but I have my tennis shoes for off ice. And then kind of a random item is a lint roller. Trust me, you will definitely need this. Typically, I will bring a change of clothes, and it kind of depends on what the weather's like. So I always pack a skirt as an option, but usually it will be a long pair of pants to change into and then a shirt. Normally just grab one of my Go for Gold shirts. This is not a requirement for my club. I just like repping our merch, and these shirts are awesome because we get them when we do adult sectionals and nationals, and they're very comfy. One of the most important items I pack is snacks. I'm the type of skater that is way too nervous to have solid food before my events. These are the two items that I absolutely swear by, and I will also pack granola bars and other things to eat after my events, but I love these. I cannot live without my foam roller, and this one is from the brand Rad Roller. It's specially designed for your back. I love it. I use it every day, and this will always come to competition with me. Not that I always use it, but I do bring an exercise band just in case I might need it for something. The most recent addition that I've been bringing with me is my massage gun. I have a couple massage guns. This one I really like because it has like 10 different settings. This is great if something is just a little bit too stiff or sore before an event. What can be really good for a quick warm-up is a jump rope, and I finally found one of those beaded weighted ones because I hate the jump ropes that are just the plastic thing. They do not work for me. I found one of these on Amazon and I've been enjoying it. I think this will be a good addition to my off-ice warm-up before competition. That is it for everything in the main compartment of the backpack. There is a small pouch on top, and in here I will put my headphones, a lace puller. I have perfume in here, and sometimes I put earrings in there if I take them off right after an event. For really long competition days, I will always bring my iPad so I can get some work done, because sometimes you travel really far to a rink and your events are not close together. You don't have enough time to go home to do anything, so I just bring everything with me. Before I show you my current skating bag, I wanted to share one of my favorite parts about the Rink Rabbit backpack, and that is the fact that you can slide it over the suitcase handle, which is why I pair my Rink Rabbit backpack with the Suitcase, which is my current skating bag. I feel like I've tried almost every skating bag and I have finally landed on a Suitcase. I needed something that was durable, easy to travel with, and not too heavy on my back, so I ended up going with a Suitcase, which I said I would never do, but I'm actually really enjoying it. So here is everything that is inside my skating bag. Starting off, we have my hard guards. These are the Idea e-guards. I've had them for I think 4 or 5 years now. I absolutely love them. Next, we have my skate, and my skate is inside the Idea bag, but on top is this really cute Snoopy towel that someone gave me as a tossie like a couple years ago. I don't remember who it was, but thank you so much. I love this towel. Here is one of my skates. It's in the Idea bag just so it doesn't get scuffed, and then I have my homemade fluffy soakers on it, and I love these soakers. I had to get new ones because the sequin ones that I had before kind of fell apart. They still work, but they have holes in them, so that's one of my boots. Inside each boot, I have one of these odor absorbers, and that has been really helpful for not making my suitcase smell horrible, because if you're a figure skater, you know that your skates do not smell very nice. The next thing I have is this postcard that just says Amber Glenn on it in a picture of one of her costumes. I got this when I was in Wichita. I didn't even have her sign it, and I met her, and that was silly on me. But this lives in my suitcase as like my motivational poster, so I can look at it and be like, yeah, I want to be like Amber Glenn today, and I'm gonna land a triple axel. Probably not a triple axel, but maybe like 3 axles in a row. The next thing I have is a pair of gloves. These are fleece lined gloves that I made for myself, and I blinged out my logo on them, obviously. That's very on brand for me. I love these. I made these on accident and I put my logo on it and then I blinged it out and I was like, I don't know if I like it, but I wear these almost all the time. I have another BioFreeze. This one permanently stays in my skate bag, so I always have one on hand in case I need it. The next item in my bag is one of the things I can't live without, and that is my butt pads. I even put my initials and rhinestone the initials on there. I've had these for 5 years, so some have popped off over time, but I love these and I need to repurchase a new pair. Underneath one of my skates, I have like a graveyard of skate towels that I've just thrown in my bag and then forgotten about and added more towels to it. So overall, I think I have at least 4 or 5 towels in this bag in total, but you can never have enough towels. Then I have my other skate, and I keep both of my skates in the Idea pouch bags that they come in, just so that they don't get scuffs on them in transit, or if the BioFreeze or something in my bag leaks, they're a little bit more protected. Anyways, that is everything in my skate bags. I will leave links for everything I mentioned in the video down below, and if you have any interest in getting a Rink Rabbit backpack or anything from the Rink Rabbit site, I do have a discount code that you can use to get 10% off your entire order. But yeah, that is it for today's video. Let me know what you keep in your skate bags down in the comment section below, and I will see you in the next one.